Look at the cheap TV box under your telly. It is telling the internet it is a Samsung phone, and it is quietly selling your broadband to strangers. Start with the cable. Security researchers at BitSite call the campaign Fuyao, and the Hacker News reported it. They found cheap Android TV boxes that ship with malicious apps already installed. Those apps rewrite the device's hardware identity. A box sitting under your television can then report itself as a Samsung, a Huawei, a Xiaomi, or a Vivo handset. One model kept turning up again and again, a generic unit sold as the H96 Max. And what it does next depends entirely on one physical thing: whether an HDMI cable is plugged in. That HDMI cable is not decoration, it is a switch. Unplugged, the box quietly commits ad fraud. Plugged in, it turns your home connection into an exit node for somebody else's traffic. With no HDMI signal, the apps sit and wait for instructions, then use machine vision and accessibility services to hunt down adverts and click them. Connect to television, and the behavior changes completely. The box begins relaying other people's traffic out through your broadband as what is called a SOX 5 exit node: your connection, your address, somebody else's activity. And to be precise about the claim, this is what these particular boxes were found doing. It is not that every cheap streaming box is compromised. The scale is what gives that switch its weight. Researchers logged 38,000 unique MAC addresses and nearly 66,000 check-ins in a single day. Their modeling put the take at about $1.25 per device per day, which is roughly $47,500 every day. Behind it sat 144 domains, arranged in 7 connected clusters, mostly loading advertising tags, which raises the obvious question: how did anybody find this at all? It started with a domain nobody wanted. The factory had let it expire. So, on the 30th of July 2026, the researchers registered it themselves, and within a day, thousands of boxes politely phoned home. The boxes had been using that expired address to report telemetry. Once the researchers owned it, every device that called in identified itself. From there, the trail ran through certificate records, exposed internal wiki files, and patent filings. It led to a named company in mainland China, Zhejiang Fengwo IoT Technology, founded in 2019. The reporting also traced revenue flowing to entities in Hong Kong and Singapore. That is an attribution trail built out of records, and it is the part that makes the whole story hold up. So, the lesson here is refreshingly physical. A cable being plugged in or unplugged decided what a compromised device did with somebody's home connection. If you are putting a cheap box on your network, it is worth knowing what model it actually is and where its software comes from. Subscribe, and I will take the next one apart the same way, from the evidence up.